France International, you're listening to Paris live on the half hour. James Mulholland here with a summary of today's main stories. France is through to the final of the Football World Cup after beating Belgium last night in St. Petersburg 1-0. France will either play England or Croatia in the final after they play their semi tonight. The President of the European Council, Donald Tusk, has told the US President Donald Trump to remember who his allies are. Tusk delivered the blunt message ahead of Trump's arrival in Brussels for a NATO summit today. He's been critical of NATO members who he says do not pay their fair share to fund the organization. China has warned that tit-for-tat tariffs will destroy trade between the world's top two economies after the United States fired another shot in the ballooning trade war. Washington is readying fresh levies on $200 billion in Chinese goods. Speaking at a forum in Beijing, the Assistant Minister of Commerce, Li Chenggang, said the spiraling tariffs would inevitably destroy Sino-US trade. In Japan, nearly 180 people are now known to have died in floods and landslides as record rainfalls continue to devastate parts of the country. Search and rescue operations are continuing after the rains, which began with a typhoon last week, followed by days of torrential downpour. Local media and several dozen people were still missing in Japan's deadliest weather-related disaster in over 3 decades. In Thailand, all 12-member team and their coach have been rescued from a flooded cave deep inside a mountain. More than 1,000 people helped as rescue teams brought them out one by one over 3 days in an operation watched across the world. The boys and their 25-year-old coach entered the cave after football practice on the 23rd of June. Health professionals are now monitoring the boys' mental and physical well-being. The head of FIFA, Gianni Infantino, has invited them to attend this weekend's World Cup final in Moscow, but doctors say it will be too soon for them to make the trip. In Syria, a suicide car bombing has killed 14 newly reconciled fighters from pro-government and rebel ranks in an attack in the southern Daraa province. The Islamic State group claims the bombing. The explosion hit the village of Issoudun in the west of Daraa, where several days ago, rebels to hand over to regime control. And a suicide bombing in Pakistan has killed at least 20 people at an election rally in the northwestern city of Peshawar ahead of national polls later this month. A politician for the leftist Pashtun Nationalist Party, the AMP, was among the dead. The party has been targeted by Islamist militants in the past over its vocal opposition to extremist groups like the Taliban. There has been no immediate claim of responsibility.